I'm Kamakoa, and I am from Maui, and I live in Kokomo on Ha'iko.
Fantastic. What school do you go to, and what grade are you in?
I go to King K, and I am a senior.
All right. So can you tell me a little bit about yourself in regards to your vision and your hearing? What can you see? What can you hear? What is that like for you?
I can see light and dark. Sometimes I can see really good in the dark, but I can't be rushing around or anything. And I hate it when it's like really dark and they have a little bit of light and there's a lot of people, because I can't really see in any of that. If it's just like me and one person and it's just totally dark, I can see the shape of the person. I can't see none of the details or what they look like. And things like that.
What about your hearing?
My hearing, I can hear like a normal conversation with my hearing aids. Without my hearing aids, I am pretty deaf. Mom guys have to repeat themselves like 5 or 10 times till I get it. And sometimes I can get it like right away.
And have you always worn hearing aids?
Yes. But they were always different kind of hearing aids. The hearing aids I have today is actually my third ones.
Okay. Now, has your vision and your hearing gotten worse since you were a baby, or is it about the same?
It's not the same, but when I was born, I only had 50 feet of vision. And then in middle school, I had to do large print, and I had to make the thing like with a dark color marker just to be able to see. Then high school, I can't see print anymore.
You cannot see print anymore.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know, is there something that's an underlying cause to your vision and your hearing loss? Or do we not know?
Well, I actually have a weird syndrome called Alstrom syndrome. So there's that. It affects height, organs. Also have stage 2 diabetes. And also I have stage 1 kidney failure.
All right. But you're doing good. You
Yeah.
look good? You feel good?
Yeah.
All right. Do you have any other family members with that disorder or that have vision and hearing loss, or just you?
Well, my mom's grandma is starting to get there, but that's just because of old age.
Right. So can you share with me a little bit about how your vision and hearing loss affects your life at school?
Sometimes it can be very severe when it comes to school, because a lot of things are visual.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, we do have the transition that they have as well that is going on, but there's tons and tons and tons of more things that isn't there yet. Will take longer to get there.
So how do you access information in classes when your teachers are lecturing or if they're doing a PowerPoint? How do you get that information?
Well, I rely heavily on Braille.
Okay.
And then I have my computer with JAWS on it.
What's JAWS?
JAWS is like voiceover. It reads whatever you're doing on the computer to you.
Cool. When did you start learning Braille?
7th grade during the summer.
Is it hard?
Well, I'm a fast learner, so it only took me until my freshman year, and then I could read novels.
Nice. And is that something you enjoy doing? You like reading novels in Braille?
Yeah, I love reading in Braille.
Awesome. I tried learning Braille once as a sighted person. It's really hard. So
Oh, that has to do with your sense of touch.
yeah, it's not so good. I tried, and even trying to learn it just by sight, I tried. I took one class and then I gave up because it was just too hard. So I have mad respect for people like you who can read whole novels in Braille. It's amazing.
Yeah.
So other than Braille, what kind of assistive technology or devices do you use?
I use JAWS, I use VoiceOver, and I also use Siri every once in a while.
Mm.
Braille No Touch? Refresh
Yes,
Braille.
the Braille No Touch, the Braille Sense.
Do you use anything special at home? Is there like to navigate around your house for mobility and?
Oh, for mobility around my house, I don't really use my cane because it's my house. I grown up there my whole entire life, so
Mhm.
I know the layout rather well.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't really need to use my cane.
What about new places? When you go to new places?
New places I do because I can't go anywhere without my cane or else I'll get very injured or hurt.
Mm-hmm.
So I always have my cane on me 24/7.
Does your cane have a name? No.
I don't have a name for my cane.
Just curious. I've known people to name their canes. It's part of who they are, part of their life. So I've known people to name them.
Yeah.
So in general, how do you communicate with other people?
I usually talk if I'm in a group,
Mm-hmm.
but if I'm not with a group, I will either call or text.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't really done FaceTime.
I love FaceTime. My whole family uses FaceTime. So what are some of your favorite hobbies outside of school? What do you enjoy doing?
Reading, listening to music, what I actually sing along with the songs as I'm listening to them.
Nice.
Then just working on some of my projects on my computer.
What kind of computer do you use?
It's not an Apple, but it's Mac?
Adele.
Dell?
A Dell PC?
Yes.
Awesome. Now let's talk a
Laptops.
little about school. You're a senior this year?
Yes.
And what is your favorite subject in school? Do you have one? Do you like school?
Yes, I like school.
Awesome. What's your favorite thing at school?
Drama.
Drama, like acting?
Yep.
Huh. Interesting. Do you do any of the school plays or anything like that?
We are working on one right now, actually.
What's that?
Groovy. It's a musical.
Groovy? I might have to fly out to see this.
You should.
It sounds
He has some
awesome.
solo parts.
You do?
Yeah.
What part do you play in Groovy? I've never heard of this.
I play Danny. I
No.
mean, not Danny.
Was the other
Tony.
guy.
Tony.
Tony?
Yeah.
That sounds like a good, musical character name. Tony, Danny, Andy. So, you're almost done with school, with high school. What's your plans for after graduation?
Well, I'm actually gonna go back for year 5 because I never do my transition plan.
Uh-oh.
And that is how I'm able to come back.
Cool. So what do you have, what's your transition plan look like? Like, what are we transitioning towards?
College, so they have a lot of that stuff.
Where are you thinking about going to college? Are you thinking mainland? Are you thinking Maui? Are you thinking
Wow.
coming to Oahu?
Maui would be the first one.
Okay.
And then after that, I'd probably go to some other colleges for other different things.
What do you think you want to be when you grow up? Or do for work?
I wanted to be a history professor at Portland State University.
Ooh. Ooh. My brother lives in Portland. And my husband's family all lives in Portland. It's
Yeah.
beautiful there. And the temperature is nice. It gets a little chilly.
And it's accessible too.
Yeah, it really is. Oregon's got some great accessibility up there, for sure. So does Washington, Seattle, Washington. Super, super big deaf-blind community up there. Lots of accessibility.
Yeah, the only thing with that, I don't think I could deal with the traffic all that well.
Nah, there is traffic.
Yeah, and I'm talking about the traffic of how they move. It's like very quick and fast.
Mm-hmm. But you know, we gotta get you to the camp that's every August, so you can go up to Seattle. There's a big camp every August. It's Seabeck. I think we've talked about this.
I think it's
I-
nice to get into that.
I
Yeah.
was actually looking more for WBB4.
I don't know what that one is.
It's in California.
Okay. There's a couple camps. There's one in Texas. There's one in New York. The one in Seattle is the only one I've been to. I used to volunteer there every summer for a couple years, and it's awesome. There was like between 50 and 100 deafblind people from all over the world, all with different levels of vision and hearing, all using different kinds of communication. It's really, really neat. We go on field trips into the city, and everybody's so used to seeing people with vision and hearing loss in the community that they're really, really accommodating. So accessibility is not so bad. Okay,
Yeah.
advice. Do you have any advice to share with other teenagers that might have learned that they have a vision and or hearing loss, or that they will be losing their vision and hearing? Any advice?
Well, if you first start losing your vision and your hearing, it might be a big giant shock to you,
Mm-hmm.
especially since sighted people and hearing people, they rely on their vision and hearing a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of different kind of transitioning and getting used to new and different things.
Mm-hmm.
Like instead of relying on your vision, you rely on your sense of touch.
Mm-hmm.
And for hearing, you would just sign.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Do you have any advice for parents of teenagers who have vision and hearing loss?
Well, I know having teenage children are kind of a handful and annoying and they get on your nerves,
Mm-hmm.
but you still love them.
Yes.
But it has to do with the parents getting used to their child with losing their vision or their hearing or any kind of disability.
Mm-hmm.
What might be hard and difficult at first, but after a very long period of years, you'll get used to it. And thus to try and support your child with disabilities the best you can.
That is awesome advice. I like it. Is there anything else that you want people who might be watching this video to know about you or about having a disability or specifically about hearing and vision loss?
Well, yes. This 21st century that we live in, there's all different sorts of technology. There is actually 20,000 different assistive technology actually in the world for all different kind of disabilities, and they all help people with disabilities in different ways. But there's also the hard part of it, because you can do anything in the world if you have a disability, but it's the price.
Everything's super expensive?
Yes, like lifts for people who are in wheelchairs to be installed into their homes and all that. But with buildings and stuff, it's not so much, because that is the boss's job to provide accessibility to his company for his either his employees or for his customers.
That's right. Accessibility is a hot topic right now.
Oh yes.
Across the U.S., accessibility is a hot topic. Accessibility to buildings, stores, cars, but also to information. That's a big topic right now. Accessibility to website information, email, newsletters, all those kinds of things is something that we're struggling with. That is very important.
And that's a big movement that is going on. What we haven't seen since what, the ADA one they had?
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's the one that drives everything. All right, well, I think we're done. And I think we're right on time because Miss Hobbin is supposed to be here shortly. All right? And we're finished. Thank you so much for letting us interview you.